Under those trees there, people sleep there.
What?
Yeah.
Really? They'll use this as a kind of a getaway hideout.
This is bigger than it's ever been. I've been here about 5 years.
What is this? I don't know what this is. It's like a can of nitrous oxide? Waste gas, blue ranch. No clue. Kids were maybe huffing on this. Now I got two of them. People use this path every single day. And look what they gotta walk through. A bunch of overgrown weeds and grass, critters that could be hiding. Something was laying right here. I'm not sure why. But as you can see, this place definitely needs some help. So this is no man's land. I don't know who owns it. I think it was supposed to be a through street, which they ended up blocking off. Decided to go that route. And I don't think the people were too happy. So they, of course, made a path. People bike through here, people walk through here, run through here. But the conditions aren't really good, let's be honest. So the objective today is to clean up this entire area. And yes, it might look familiar because last week we ended up cleaning the entire street side over there. See? Still looks pretty good. Today is essentially the backside. And it is gonna be 90 degrees today. Oh, fun times mowing in the heat. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you stay tuned to the end for the amazing before and after pictures. Let's go ahead, knock this thing out, and hopefully get this thing mowed down to make other people's lives a lot easier. Let's go ahead and begin. Hello. How you doing?
What you doing?
What am I doing? Oh, just cleaning up this no man's land.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. I noticed people walking back and forth through here. It was just kind of sad to see that they have to go through such an overgrown mess. I figured I'd chop it down at least, you know, and clean it up.
This is bigger than it's ever been. I've been here about 5 years. I walked through and picked up trash, and now I don't even dare get in there because of fleas and ticks.
Fleas, ticks, snakes, everything.
Yeah. Under those trees there, people sleep there.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's a kind of a protected little area. See, and mostly people just walk through or walk their dogs to and through. They use the turnaround a lot. Yeah, this is the hugest I've ever seen this overgrown. Yeah, that's very kind of you. We who live along here truly appreciate it.
Wow, just spoke to the neighbor that lives in the apartments over here. So this place hasn't been cut in 5 years. And people sometimes sleep underneath these trees. Kind of understand why there are so many beer cans in this area. But yeah, they'll use this as a kind of a getaway hideout. They'll camp here, sleep here for the night, undetected, unbothered. And I'm not trying to take away their sleeping place, but guys, there are shelters provided, right? You could just go to a shelter. And yeah, if you have to work, I completely understand, right? There are a lot of homeless people, but there are also places where they are willing to help you, as long as you also put in some, work time. I think that's how most of the programs work, is we'll let you stay as long as you participate and help and donate your time and work, like in the kitchen or serving others, things like that. But if you got a story of your own, let me know in the comments down below how that all goes. Let's go ahead and continue cleaning this place up, picking up all the trash and making this a prettier site. What is this? I don't know what this is. It's like a can of nitrous oxide. Not for consumption, for food use only. Do not refill.
Space gas. That's it.
Space gas, Blue Ranch, yeah. No clue.
So did somebody hire you to come and pick this up?
No.
You're just doing it on your own?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. All right?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Nitrous oxide, space gas. It says it's used for food use only. I bet you the kids were maybe huffing on this stuff. I don't know. I seen it being a trend where they're huffing some gas. I don't know if that's what this was used for or not, but it needs to be properly disposed of. I don't even know where I dispose of this stuff. Probably my local waste management will take it. Another tank. Fruit punch vapor. It's even got a carrying handle. This was definitely not used for cooking or food making or anything. Now I got two of them. They're flavored too. That's the interesting thing. Quite a bit of rock in here.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, there we go. We did what we needed to do to kind of reestablish this area and make it more appealing to the neighborhood and to the neighbors. There's another part way back there behind the other cylinder or concrete block wall. It's on this other street side, and so that will be a whole different video. Because I'm wiped out. It's super hot. I mean, when I'm filming this video, it's middle of July, and you guys know I've talked about this before. We've been dealing with just major heat, major dryness and everything's just dying off. Really hard to find green stuff anymore, but still once in a while we find properties that we can take care of, including stuff like this and this. So we just made this whole street look a lot better. I'm sure all the neighbors appreciate it. There's people, a ton of people on this whole strip behind the fence. They gotta look out their windows to this mess, and I'm glad we were able to clean them up. I had multiple neighbors come out and thank me for my service, and it was truly nice of them to. They really appreciated what I was doing out there, and they told me all the stories that they've accumulated throughout the years about kids, you know, sleeping there, smoking, drinking, huffing on NOS apparently, which is crazy. These companies that make these kind of cans should be banned from ever, you know, selling them and putting them into the wrong hands. But how are they supposed to filter out buyers, right? So those were all the things I was thinking about while I was mowing this property. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about that, and plus the makeover. I'd love to get your feedback on it. Thank you again so much. This has been Phil with Phil's Lawn Care. Take care. God bless you. We'll see you in the next one, and enjoy these before and after pictures.